Hello everyone, I'm Mark Mazzatenta. Thank you for watching. I'm here to strengthen your guitar skills, and today's topic is how to harmonize a melody. So if you're a composer or an arranger, you deal with this a lot. And also if you're a guitarist or pianist, you deal with harmony a lot. So when I'm composing something, I have a set melody, and I take a melody note and try to support it with certain harmonies. There are a lot of choices there. If I'm using somebody else's melody and trying to rearrange it, I want to personalize it somehow by changing the chords to suit my needs and to make it a little bit more personal to me. And that can be really fun because, again, there are a lot of choices and it can make the song sound quite different. So here's what I would suggest. Take a note. In this case, I'm choosing an E flat. Let's say that's my melody note and it's just sitting there, and I have to assign a harmony to it. So I have to think, okay, what chord shapes or what chords does this note belong in? Now you can visualize the chord shapes that you already know and see if that note is included in one of those. This will really make you think about harmony. So here's some solutions. Okay, so an E flat note is in an E flat major chord. Okay, E flat minor. There it is in there. You could play, there's my note, E flat. C minor. A flat minor. Also has that pitch. A flat major. And B major. Now in a B major chord, technically I would call that D sharp, but it's still the same pitch as our E flat, so we're gonna not worry about that. Then there are other choices still that would include this note as an extension or an alteration. What I mean by that is, for instance, F minor. I have my F minor chord, and that note would serve as the flat 7, the 7th. I could play F7, F dominant 7. There it is again. I could play A minor 7, flat 5. That's functioning as the flat 5 of that A minor chord. I could play D7 flat 9, G7 sharp 5, here, F13, F sharp 13, C7 sharp 9, E major 7 has that D sharp or E flat. Yeah, there's some really juicy ones in there. So that's a lot of possibilities to harmonize a melody note. It's a fun little puzzle. Now, not all of those are going to sound correct in the melodic context of your song, but you should at least try them all to see what the possibilities are. Here's another fun thing you can try. Instead of changing the chord type from one melody note to the next, you can use one shape and just move everything in parallel motion, I guess you would call that. For instance, if I take F sus4, if my melody note, if I can put it on the first string, I can just simply move that same shape around. It's not quite traditional functional harmony, but sometimes it can be really fun to choose that. So if you think about Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, okay, you've got an F chord, B flat, and then it sits on that F. Well, how about I change that? I've got a C in the melody, and I'm going to do that same process. How many chords have the note C in it that I could substitute in that spot? Well, here's some. A minor. I could do D flat major 7 is pretty juicy. C minor. I'm choosing chords that all would contain that pitch. That's a B flat 13. That's a B7 flat 9. D minor 7. E flat minor 6th. Okay, so you can hear they have some pretty surprising effects, some of those. And it's really ultimately up to your ear to decide which one you like. And then there's kind of the domino effect. Okay, I'm going to use this harmony, so what's going to come next? Like I said, it's like a really fun puzzle to work on. But here's that parallel motion I was talking about. I'm using a sus4 shape. That's fun. I like that. Why don't I use a major 7 shape? That's a surprise. What about this kind of minor 7? So that's a whole other technique, a way to harmonize a melody that's it's kind of surprising. I think it would get listeners' attentions, and that's what you want. And you want it to satisfy your own creativity, something that's a little different from the average kind of thing. So I recently made a performance video playing the song Polka Dots and Moonbeams, where I pretty drastically changed a lot of the chords and using the same technique of reharmonizing a melody. So I hope that helps to give you some new ideas. And if you liked watching it, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you at the next video. Thanks.